Welcome back to Haney and the Blowfish. I'm your host, Turtle Haney, and if you hear myself a little bit louder today, we somehow magically took some time to kind of work on the audio. So now you're going to hear us a little bit better today. We have our co-host, Jordan. I'm going to bring him in a second. But also, we're going to have our first guest of Haney and the Blowfish history. Braylon, do you want to go and introduce yourself?
My name is Braylon Balandra. nice one.
I'm going to need to name your major, your profession. What do you want to do with your life? That kind of introduction.
I'm a sport management major with a communication minor, and I play on the football team. This big guy, but I'm a kicker. So yeah.
Okay, well, that's great. Because at the end of the day, this is a school podcast, but this is still elite. I mean, still one of the most elite programs in the country.
Right. Totally.
All right, Jordan, you're going to start off with what we're talking about first. Our first segment's going to be on Hubert Davis' replacement.
Yeah, we'll go over UNC's new head coach, the NBA playoffs that are going on right now. We'll give you a short little recap of the important picks of round one of the NFL draft, and that'll be about it. We'll have another episode soon for going into summer, and we'll cover everything else then. But yeah, starting off, we got Hubert Davis replacement Mike Malone, former coach of the Nuggets, going to coach UNC.
Yeah,
That was surprising guy. I didn't expect
definitely. I mean, because at first we was all sitting here thinking about like what is some of the North Carolina former players, like some people like that. You want to bring in someone that was familiar, but I think Michael Malone's fine. I thought he was great for the Nuggets. A lot of people really hated on him. They fired him even though he was an NBA champion.
they're not doing great.
And then the replacement David Adelman, I'm not going to sit here and say that David Adelman's not bad, but I'm just saying that I think Michael Malone kind of got let go before I thought he would get let go.
You know how long his tenure was there?
I do not.
I want to figure that out. Now we did figure out something after he went there. His daughter plays volleyball at UNC.
Yeah.
So I think that has something to do with him going there.
I think it just keeps him close to the family, and I think that it gives him back in the realm of coaching. I mean,
they gave him 10 seasons from 2015 to 2024, 2025, and they fired. That was a year after the championship.
Yeah, they fired him. They fired the year after he won the championship. Right?
That's odd.
I mean, well, look, there's coaches getting fired the year after they win the coach league. I mean, like a lot of these things really don't. I mean, a lot of these things just don't matter anymore. The hardware isn't just given what you want.
Hubert Davis.
Your hardware's not going to give you your job.
Oh yeah, no. Hubert Davis. He was an issue. I don't know if he was the only issue. Obviously, the injuries hurt them. Not having Caleb Wilson hurt. They just weren't that.
Just inexcusable to blow a 19-point lead to Virginia Commonwealth.
That is bad.
But like I said, that's our first segment with Michael Malone being the new head coach of UNC. I know we talked a lot about how Hubert Davis got fired, so we kind of want to come in here and talk about the new updated news that Michael Malone's going to be coaching the Tar Heels. So
UNC now has two pro coaches on their staffs, Belichick and him.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't know how much longer Bill Belichick's going to fly at North Carolina, but
how many years has he been there? Two.
Just one.
Yeah.
But,
he's fine.
I know there's
that
just
hot girlfriend will keep me on.
There's been so much problems with his girlfriend, and I think that's what's really going to cost his coaching career at the end of the day.
50-year age gap.
Yeah. Want to get started with the NBA playoffs?
Yeah,
start the first matchup.
He don't need talked about too much.
Yeah. Last night we watched the Nuggets at Timberwolves. Timberwolves big win at home to go up 2-1.
Dominant win at home.
Yeah, dominant win at home. I'm really impressed with what Rudy Gobert has done to stop Nikola Jokic. I think that he's just absolutely limited everything of what we believe what Jokic could have been. I think that just defensively, what did Jokic shoot like last night? It was like 6 for 21 or something like that.
I think it was 6 for 23.
I know he finished with 27 points on horrible percentages. And I mean, and like what was it? 10 points of his 10 points of his was from the free throw line. I think it was 10 for 10 from the free throw line. But
they showed the graphic at the end of the game. Gobert and Jokic when they were in. Gobert had a plus 21 point differential or plus minus, and Jokic had a minus 21 plus minus.
Because they're ideally just trying to put him on the court at the same time as Jokic to go and stop him. And I mean, coming to this series, Jokic was averaging over 30 points per game on Jokic. Jokic has been averaging over 30 points per game on Gobert, but Gobert somehow figured it out. I thought he's done great. I mean, I think a lot of it is also Jokic not being able to stretch the floor. He's been horrible from the 3-point line.
Awful.
Last night it continued, but I think that once again, I'm such a big Jokic believer that I think they're going to come back and still win this series.
McDaniels has also been a big part of it. Even though Murray played really good game 1, game 2, he's going to play good. But last game, McDaniels was giving him fits.
Enjoyed Bones Highland too. Man,
man,
just doing it to his former team. I think that, man, he's been one of the X factors that no one's going to talk about from this series. But that one where he made Johnson stumble and then he hit that three from about 32 feet deep.
Jesus.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Their role players have just been outperforming the Nuggets. There hasn't been nobody for the Nuggets that's playing any good.
Gordon was out last night too.
Yeah,
that's a big thing to mention.
He'll be back today.
Timberwolves are dominating.
Oh yeah,
I think he'll be back by game 4. I'm almost certain of it.
That's the Nuggets' main issue. They just don't defend. Jokic don't play D. Murray don't play D.
No, Jokic played 0 defense last night. Yeah, it's been embarrassing.
They really are attacking him.
Yeah, no, they're putting him in every set.
He looks like Sengun. Him and Sengun couldn't guard.
We haven't even got to the Rockets yet. We haven't
sorry,
got
well,
to
yeah,
talk
I'm
about
sorry.
how much we hate the Rockets.
We'll get to the Rockets.
But
we got a lot to say about this.
I think for my prediction, and then we're gonna give our prediction with this. I still got the Nuggets winning.
I don't.
Come
Timberwolves.
on, big baller. You want to be on the podcast? It's your chance. What do you think?
I think Jokic is a fraud, bro. Like,
Jeez.
Those are fighting words.
Yeah, and also, we also have now like a soundbite thing that now makes. I mean, we never tried this before.
we can just say any. We want.
Yeah, I mean, we can. Jesus, you're gonna get us age
Again. I think it goes 7. I think that the Nuggets probably win the next one. Then they split the next 2, and it goes to game 7 in Denver.
They have to win the next one. I think it's a must win.
Game 7 is in Denver, right?
Correct. Yeah, game 7 will be in Denver. So they just got to get to game 7, and I like them at home.
If they get to game 7, I think they'll squeak it out. But obviously, if they go down 3-1, I don't see them come back from that.
Correct.
And this next game could be that game if they go down 3-1.
No, yeah, it'll be important. I think with the lights of their brightest, I think Jokic will.
Yeah.
We'll go on next to the Toronto Raptors and the Cavaliers. Raptors looked really good last night. Donovan Mitchell looked really, really bad. I think that
R.J. Barrett, baby.
I think that the problem there for them is just the inconsistency of what we've talked about so much about the Cavs. I mean, how we don't think that they can win the championship.
No.
A lot of the people in here that think that the East is going to be ran by either the Celtics or the Cavs at this point. Some people said the Knicks, but we'll talk about them here in a second. I think that Donovan Mitchell played bad, and I think they'll step right back up next game and they'll win the series pretty easily. I think I still have Cavs.
Man, nobody played good for the Cavs. Harden had 18 on bad splits.
What was the splits?
5 of 13, 3 of 10 from the line.
Yeah,
Or from 3.
Okay, all right. I mean, not miserable, but not great.
Yeah,
not what we're looking for with James Harden.
Their leading scorer with 18, that's an issue.
Yeah.
Unless they're all going to have, 15,
we should have a call in with Wiley. Wiley should be on here. If we had Wiley to come in here and go and talk a little bit of why the Cavs.
We'll go to Raptors box score.
Oh, they had some guys. Barnes and Scotty both, or Barrett and Scotty both played great. Yeah. Both had 33. Phil the stat. Barnes played real good. 11 assists.
Shout out Jacob Poeltl, man.
Oh, Jakob Poeltl. He's a really good role big.
Yeah, I love that dude, man. I think he's so valuable, and he really is. He's valuable beyond his youth.
Jacoby Walter almost put up Tony Snell numbers. He had 26 minutes.
Out there doing cardio.
And only 2 rebounds recorded.
Honestly, if you don't read the box score, we have no. I've never.
Oh, I know Jacoby Walter is. I didn't know it was that bad. Yeah. Colin Murray Boyles did play good. He was playing a lot.
No, listen, I've loved him ever since he came from South Carolina. I thought he was great at South Carolina. He had a horrible team.
He had a great
losing record there, but he's been great.
22 and 8 in 28 minutes. That's real good.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, I think the Cavs still win it. The Raptors don't have really that playoff experience, which the Cavs, they got.
Yeah, they've been here every year, but they've continued to struggle.
Yeah,
and that's how we said, look, with the Magic, that they've been here every year. They usually get beat, but they have the experience, and I think that's why that they could show it at some points in that Pistons series.
Harden and Mitchell have looked good the first.
Yeah, they did. That game they just struggled. They're going to need to play. They might need to play Max Strus more because they really need some shooting, and he was the only one who made. Him and Jalen Tyson 4 for 8 and 2 for 6, and other than Harden hitting 3 for 10, nobody else did.
Yeah,
they might need to bring in some more shooting.
Yeah.
Sam Merrill might even get some tick.
Yeah, I do enjoy watching Sam Merrill play too, but nevertheless, show goes on. Cavs in 5.
Yeah, I think Cavs. I don't know about 5, but I think Cavs win at 5 or 6.
I don't think it goes to 7.
You don't think they can win another?
I just don't think it's going to go to 7 for sure. I genuinely believe it's going to be in 5. I don't think they're going to win another game.
It was that fourth quarter, man. Raptors dominated.
It was. It's funny. It's Cleveland hit a 3 coming out of the end of the fourth to go up 2.
Yeah, and I think that's the last lead they saw.
84-83.
Yeah, I think it was the last lead they saw.
That was I didn't see one again.
And then here's our big talk now. I think this is where we're going to get our prediction out that we think the Hawks can go far. I thought the Hawks looked great against the Knicks. They now beat them in 2 games straight. They looked great in the Peach State last night. I'm very impressed with C.J. McCollum being able to turn the clock back. I think he's been great.
Agent like
he's been so he's been so
He
good.
gets better.
He's
better as time goes.
I mean, that shot last night to win the game with about
Ooh,
16 seconds
yeah.
left. What was it? He was about 9 seconds left.
That short corner midi, I don't know if he can miss it.
No, he hasn't been missing it so far.
That and the elbow, he gets to his spot and
Yeah,
he looks like Chris Paul getting to that midi right now.
like he's been great.
Who do the Hawks got if they win? Oh,
Celtics are
so some
Sixers.
frauds down below.
Get
Like
some
I
frauds
said,
in Boston
I
coming up
think,
next. for the Hawks.
I think that I do think the Hawks are going to win this series. I think they win it
Yeah.
in 6.
The Knicks
Honestly.
just.
I think the Hawks are able to. I think the Hawks know that they do not want to go back to Madison Square Garden for Game 7. They take it in 6.
Knicks are soft.
Knicks have probably the best roster in the East. Like just top to bottom, like what they have, I'd probably take their team over any. They just don't. I don't know.
That's just a
They
you
just don't do
opinion.
it. I mean,
What are the Knicks lacking?
You
Like,
might. I don't know. I mean, the only one you can even give a. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we all thought. I mean, you said this yourself. That Deuce McBride's horrible.
Horrible.
Yeah, I mean that's
He's
one
not.
of the
He's
main
not
guys.
one of those ones I'm talking about.
Landry. Landry Shamet was at the end of the bench for most of his career.
I don't know why he don't play. He's been
Oh,
shooting the
he
lights
came
out
in
of
for
it.
one possession, and it was. I mean, it's not his fault. I mean,
No, I
Caesar
mean,
Collins made
I'm
a great
talking about.
shot.
I'm talking about Anunoby, Bridges, Josh Hart, Brunson, Cat, Mitchell Robinson, even to get boards. Like that's a solid 6.
Yeah, but I mean,
The Knicks
Yeah.
or the Hawks, they got Jalen Johnson and prime C.J. McCollum apparently.
no, look, CJ McCollum's been great. Jalen Johnson, man, a lot of people's going to learn his name pretty soon.
You know who's
I think
playing
he's a
well?
star.
Onyeka
He's a star.
Okongwu has been playing good.
Okongwu's been awesome.
He's been a
oh my
big
gosh,
reason.
that putback dunk last night. That was
That
freakish.
was dirty.
Freakish. What about the Gaia guy? How did he do last night? What was his? Yeah, I know he hit a 3 at least.
He played good.
Yeah,
I don't
look,
know how good his
I've been
stats
impressed
were.
with how he's played too.
Look at it. There it is.
Is it Gaia or Muhammad Gay?
Yeah.
It's Muhammad Gay.
Yeah.
No, I do enjoy watching them. I think the Hawks are going to be able to win this series. And honestly, as a Celtics fan, I can't sit here and say that we're going to easily beat. I think the Hawks can be.
I don't think the Celtics are going to easily beat 76ers.
Yeah, I mean, at that series, Braylon, you're missing like
I
it's called
don't-
pacing.
Oh,
Pa-
you're the
pa-
one skipping here.
No, listen,
you're the one looking ahead.
because I don't want to hear what you
Oh
have
my
to
gosh.
say about the 76ers.
I mean, what are we talking about?
until we get to the Sixers
We forgot about
series.
probably the Hawks' biggest X factor.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
No, Jonathan Kuminga. Been
Oh
playing
my
out of
gosh,
his
yeah.
mind.
Come bucket.
He had
Yeah,
21.
look,
Yeah,
Jonathan Kuminga has been exceptional. What was he? He was like 9 for 13 last night. What was his
9 for 14.
9 for 14?
21.
Dude, he's
He
been
played great.
unreal. Look, I think the Warriors made a big mistake. I think that
Yes.
I can't.
They
believe
lower
that
Gabe
they let
Vincent's
him go.
numbers. They might have a chance.
Uh,
He can't be having 14 minutes a game.
Yeah,
He needs to be
Yeah.
having. He needs to be lowering that.
Gabe Vincent's a proven winner. I can't sit here and say that he's the worst player for that team.
As long as they've got Gabe
Hey,
Vincent off the floor.
you'd hate to hear it. Gabe Vincent had the highest plus minus.
Yeah.
Man.
That's only 14 minutes, but no, their starting 5 is just. I mean, you can see the minutes they've played. It's all super high up there. They've played well. Everyone. I mean, Dyson Daniels. He's mainly a defender, but 8, 13, and 6. That's a good stat line.
Mhm.
And you're guarding Brunson the whole game. Can't ask much more than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
So,
I got
Hawks and 6 for
yeah,
me?
I think the Hawks take this. I could even see it going 7. I don't know about 6.
Look, 7. The Hawks know they're in trouble.
Oh no, I agree.
That's why I think
7
Hawks
gives
is
the
6.
Knicks more chance to win.
I mean, look at that. Josh Hart 0 for 4 from 3. Cal Bridges 0 for 2. Jalen Brunson 0 for 5.
Mikal Bridges only playing. Did he get hurt? He might have got hurt.
Maybe.
No, I don't know. Jordan Clarkson, I feel like they've been trusting him too much. He's just a shot chucker, and
Yeah.
same thing with McBride. McBride played a lot. He played decent actually. 5 for 10 from 3.
Yeah.
He shot pretty well.
I think the Hawks win Game 4, lose Game 5 back in MSG, have to take a Game 6, knowing they don't want to go back to 7 in MSG. So
6 will be in Atlanta.
right, Game 6 in
Yeah.
Atlanta. Yep, in the Peach State.
Yeah, I think Hawks. What do you think, Brown? Think they're gonna finish it?
Hawks
Dude,
and 6.
Hawks.
Hawks.
I-
Hawks and 6.
You would think the Knicks would pull through, but I don't know. Hawks look dangerous right now.
Mm-hmm. All right, and now we're going to the next series where we're going to talk about the worst team and possibly the most overrated player ever.
The Celtics.
Look the Lakers versus the Rockets series. Lakers are up 2-0. I think LeBron. I think it's time. I think it's time for his GOAT case. I'm not going to sit here and. No, I can't. Everyone wants to sit here and blame LeBron for a lot of the problems, but he's been awesome. He's been great.
He has been really good.
Even better than him, though. The
Luke
GOAT case of Luke Kennard. The GOAT case of Luke Kennard, man. What an impressive play. Just
him, Rui, Ayton, and Smart. That's about as good a supporting cast like that as you can ask for.
Yeah,
I know LeBron's been carrying.
But seriously, what's so funny is that like Luke Kennard played for the Hawks this season. He could also be on the Hawks right now.
That'd make
but
him real
he went to LA and he has been his lights out. I mean, he's a 48% 3-point shooter. I mean, like he really is he's like making one of the cases for one of the best 3-point shooting seasons of all time. Like he really is that efficient. So I enjoy watching Luke Kennard play. I think he's been great, and I think he's gonna be the reason that they're gonna beat the Rockets in 5. The Rockets are horrible.
Gentleman sweep?
Oh yeah, I mean, 100%. I mean, I can't do I can't do what Shannon does, but it's gonna be Lakers in 5, 100%.
First 5.
Yeah, yeah. The Stephen A. Smith was talking about that the other night too. I did see that.
I think Rockets take it. I think they take it 6. I think they get 2.
No, that would mean Kevin Durant would have to play good for 2 games. I mean, that's just not going to happen, man. I think what everyone just realized the other night, he had 9 turnovers. This dude sucks. I mean, this dude blows. I can go give like examples of all these times. Like, if you want to go and sit here and say about somebody that like everyone thinks they're so good, like Kevin Durant's not that good, genuinely. I mean, if you want to go and sit here and look at like these teams, like go look at the Suns this year. The Suns didn't make the playoffs last year, right? Didn't make the playoffs. They trade Kevin Durant for picks and Jalen Green. They make the playoffs.
The Rockets
they make it in the tournament.
The Rockets don't play good together. They like
because of
once
Kevin
they get
Durant.
to their half court offense.
Because of Kevin Durant.
What they do? They kept trapping KD, and they all
what do you think
all his teammates act like a deer in headlights. So like, no.
What do you think this happened? This happened in Brooklyn too.
Listen, I think that you're not lying. He's
No,
been
I'm
playing
not.
bad, but I think this has a lot to do with whoever made this team.
Look,
because they do not mesh at all.
I said this.
At all.
I said the GM needs to be fired and Ime needs to be fired. And the thing is, I love Ime Udoka. He was great for the Celtics, but obviously with this team now, he's got less talent. He's got to be able to go and develop everything around him. The defense has been usually great. Last night it wasn't great. It wasn't great. The shooting is miserable shooting.
They got KD.
They need Luke Kennard. They need Luke Kennard and they need to trade KD, Luke Kennard straight up, save some money. We'll go and get some free agency.
They got KD out there.
This is embarrassing. It's embarrassing watching Kevin Durant.
Sengun, who don't play defense. Amin Thompson, who couldn't score. He can play a lot of D, but
he can't shoot.
He can't hit the side of the backboard.
He can dunk.
He's horrible at the game of basketball. I mean, so like how we got to stop finding guys that are horrible at the game of basketball. Asar is horrible at the game. Asar and Amin are horrible.
Jabari Thompson is. I don't know.
Jabari Smith.
Jabari Smith is he's softer than I don't know what.
Yeah,
and then Tariq.
They ought to ship
he didn't
him
hit
to
a
the
single
Shanghai
three.
Sharks. Ship Jabari Smith.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's all Kevin Durant, but man, I mean, it's not. But if you're gonna be the star and everyone talk about this team, before the season, this team is a top 7 title favorite. Top 7 title favorite. Everyone thought that this team could now go to the promised land. There was a 2 seed. The Rockets were 2 seed last year.
I think the expectations for KD are way too high.
They might need to
at this point in his career.
Yeah, they should say that he is horrible at basketball, and if I want to win, I want to sell tickets. Let's go get KD for my 15 and 67 team. That's what I should be doing. If we want to go be 20 and 62, I'm gonna go find the worst team in the. Well, who's the worst team in the league right now? What's the worst record in the league?
The Jazz.
Yeah, all right, the Jazz. Let's go get Kevin Durant. We're gonna win 30 games, and we're gonna call it a season. We're going to sell way more tickets to Laurie Markkinen right next to KD, and that's going to be the end of KD's career.
Well, I think they need to put more trust in Reed Shepard because that's what they need as a point guard.
Yeah,
100%. They need someone to run the point.
He can't ball handle. They got no ball
Well, look, and the thing is, like, they don't play him late. He's not the late guy. He's not the finishing clutch time guy. So I don't understand what Ime's thinking. And I think that's why he needs to be.
I need to see this. I need to see this box.
Ball handling is bad.
Yeah, I do think Lakers take this one, especially if Reeves or Luka come back. But
if Luka comes back, or it don't matter. This is over.
I think he goes 6 though.
I think Bronny needs 30 minutes a game.
I did He did. He did come in. I did watch him come in. I did forget about that. He came in the second quarter. Start the second quarter.
I think we need a Bronny to Braun lob.
I do think. I think
To cut it
for
to
social
30.
media, I think for social media, I do think we do need a Bronny to Braun, or at least reverse. Just something like that. Just passing the torch.
Not sure what that is. Yeah, I don't know. They just this Rockets team just they're not any good, man.
I think if
No.
the Lakers
Josh
take Game
Okogie?
three-
They're relying on him way too much.
Yeah.
I didn't know he started.
Okogie's not great either. Actually, but I'm gonna
Clint
get.
Capella's a washing machine.
Yeah. Clint Capella. I just want to say the fact that like the Suns was not in the playoffs last year. They get rid of KD and get Jalen Green. They're now in the playoffs. Like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and say they're gonna get past the Thunder because they're not. But then this team was a 2 seed last year. The Rockets are now a 5 seed with KD. All right, you get rid of Jalen Green, you get KD, you go down to a 5 seed, and you're about to get gentlemen swept without Luka, without Reeves.
How old is KD?
Like when did Marcus Smart and Kennard?
Old enough for people to still think this is good. Like he's still a star. Like you can't sit here and stop making excuses about like his age.
If
'Cause
the
guess what?
Lakers
I
were
got a
down
41-year-old on the other side that's dominating.
If the Lakers were down 0-2, would we be blaming Braun?
No,
I-
no, because
I
you don't
would.
have Luka, the highest scoring points per game guy in the whole
I would.
league, in awesome league.
I would be
Some
blaming
people
LeBron.
hate on LeBron a little bit.
No, but like really, Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard, like both they both had 25 and 23.
I'm so glad Marcus Smart got this opportunity, man. Dude, Marcus Smart's made the
Shout out
most out of
Marcus
it.
Smart.
Luke
I mean,
Kennard has been
As long as they play
unbelievable.
like that, they're
Yeah.
not gonna get beat.
No, they're not. Look, a lot of people was worried about the Lakers coming into it because they was playing really good basketball. They was struggling against great teams, but they was taking care of all the teams that they should beat. And right now they're taking care of a team that I think that they should beat.
You're telling me Bronny James and Jake LaRavia get minutes over Dalton Connect?
Connect
Yeah,
four,
you
yeah,
know, ever since Connect Four got in that
Almost
trade
trade.
that got rescinded
They just have mess
because
with
of the Mark
they-
Williams physical, it's been the end of his career, man. I loved him whenever he's at Tennessee. I really hate how it's going to turn out for Dalton Connect's career. Anyways, the show goes on.
Yep.
Lakers in 5. Next up series, we're not going to make a big deal of this.
Yeah, it's
We got
just quick.
Thunder and 4 over the Suns. Devin Booker
BTA.
gets to look at. The one thing I will say, Devin Booker is getting cheated.
Yes.
I love him. I love him, Phoenix. We hate the Thunder.
They'll get this done in 4.
Yeah, the refs and the Thunder will beat the Suns in 4.
We're just mad at the best team in
Not-
basketball.
not-
Thunder's
not-
the best team in basketball. SGA is the best
not-
player in basketball.
Oh,
best
listen,
player in the league.
Oh.
He's really good, but like what I'm seeing,
Oh boy.
what kind of
Oh.
fouls they're getting and what they're not giving,
Yeah.
like the Suns, this is crazy.
So Dylan Brooks is my goat. Devin Booker, he's a stud, man. I enjoy watching them play.
That
I hate-
tech was crazy.
I hate that
yeah.
they're giving up on Dylan Brooks, man. I'm ready to see Dylan Brooks win a championship. I think
Listen,
that's
he
what- I
can
think
do all
that's what
that.
the world
He can
needs
do
to
all
see.
that weird staring, all that dirty fouling, but
And Lou Dort doesn't.
Thunder and 4.
Bro,
Yeah, and Lou Dort doesn't. Come on now.
Plays the
Yeah,
handiest defense
yeah.
in the league.
Like, dude, like I
That's
mean,
how we get it done, man. Hey, what's his name's hurt though, right? J-Dub? J-Dub, I think, went out the last game.
Oh yeah, he did.
I'm pretty sure.
So,
But
I didn't know that.
anyways, Thunder and 4. Moving
SGA is
on.
the best player in
And
basketball.
moving on.
Who's the best-
I
who's-
said moving on.
SGA is the best player in
Yep.
basketball.
Yep.
I got 2 better.
Anyways, I got 10.
You can keep your own opinions to
I
yourself.
think we should play that game. I think I can name 3 better than SGA.
All right.
Anyways, whatever. Magic, Pistons. We're
Orlando
tied up at
Magic.
1-1.
Orlando
The Pistons look great. They really did. I thought they played really well. The start of the second half, what was that 30-3 run?
30, yes.
Yeah.
It was
That was-
46 at half. Next time we checked, it was 76-39 or
49.
49. Yeah, 76-49.
Yeah, no, astronomical.
Monumental run.
Yep, astronomical run.
And what it came from, it wasn't even that they were playing great offense. They were finally just playing defense and
No.
getting stops.
Playing exceptional defense.
that's all it
I thought they
is.
played one of the best games that I've seen them play.
The Magic need
100%.
Paolo to
No,
step up, but they
That
won't.
looked like a 1 seed. The Pistons finally looked like a 1 seed in that second half.
The first, man, I don't know about the Magic. First game they won, it was just like, they played good, but it was like the Pistons just played that bad.
No, they did play that bad. I think that I'm gonna say that it's Pistons in 6. I enjoy watching Cade Cunningham play. And I think this will be the last series he's gonna play this year. I think he's gonna win this series and he's gonna lose to whoever's next, which will be the Cavs. So
yeah,
I got Cavs over the Pistons.
See, that's the one team that.
You're right, and it's the one team
anybody-
we hate.
yeah.
We hate saying that.
If there's anybody else in second round, I'd say yes, but that one I could honestly see them maybe.
Well, remember, I mean, I will say Pistons head coach. He was coach of the Cavs last year, not last year, but 2 years ago. And so I mean, maybe he might have them all motivated. I mean, I want to beat this team more than anybody.
I do think Pistons get it done in 5 or 6. I don't think Magic. They just don't look like they got enough.
Yeah,
Bronze and Paula just
I think
can't
the peak for the Cavs, peak for the Pistons is the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't think they're going to beat the Hawks. Don't think they're going to beat the Knicks. Don't think they're going to beat the Celtics.
Yeah, and
They will beat the 76ers if somehow they get. But I think we're past.
we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that next.
We're gonna talk about that.
No, we're gonna get the
We're
Celtics.
gonna talk about that right now at Baham, but right now Pistons in 6. That's what I got.
Yeah, Pistons in
Okay,
5. I can even see Pistons in 5. The Magic
I can see it.
Magic
I
might
think
not
the
win it.
Magic,
they might not get it.
but I think the Magic got the experience to do this. And
That's true.
I've watched
That's true.
if this team goes as far as Paulo Banco.
Jalen Suggs though.
Anyways,
Jalen Suggs look
Jalen
great.
Suggs look great.
Jalen
Look great.
Suggs.
Look great.
Shout
Anyways,
out Lovely.
Celtics, Sixers. Celtics look like best team in the league. Game 1. They look like the Sixers in Game 2. But I can't sit here and say that Sixers played a great game.
Y'all played bad.
Paul George
Yeah.
was awesome.
Edgecombe.
Edgecombe
Man.
looked like a rookie of the year.
30 and
Beast.
10.
That dude was awesome. Yeah.
Only one since Tim Duncan to do it as a rookie.
That's a stat.
That's a stat right there.
That's one of those.
And like Maxey, man, he's been awesome.
We know
He
about
really is
Tyrese
great.
Maxey.
Look, and I know that people say it's gonna get scary with Joel Embiid coming back. I'm not gonna sit here and it can't be, but I'm just saying that Joel Embiid has continuously said that this isn't a rival anymore. They beat him every time. Celtics beat him every single time. So I don't know how it's gonna look whenever Joel Embiid comes back. You know, if he comes back and looks like how he's supposed to, then the Sixers are gonna give the Celtics a run for their
When
money.
is he supposed to come back?
So I'm looking up.
If he does come
I'm
back,
looking it up
at this
right
point,
now.
I don't know.
I thought it.
That would mess up with his load management. I mean, because he don't want to go. I mean, he don't want to go to Cancun all hurt. I mean, you want to be able to enjoy your vacation.
Oh, okay. So he got upgraded from out to doubtful for Game 3. The game 4, Game 5.
Game
he
4,
might be there.
game
It'll be
4,
scary hours in Boston.
Game 4 questionable. Game 5 probable, and then when he goes to Cancun for Game 6,
He'll be
that's
playing.
he'll be fully healthy for Game 6 in Cancun.
That'll be a good one.
Celtics in 5.
Fully healthy
Let's-
for his friendly pickup game.
He'll
Yeah.
be playing the
The
Rockets.
local YMCA.
So yeah, exactly. Look, he'll look great at the local YMCA down in Cancun. 100%.
Him and Kevin Durant.
Yeah, no,
Fight for the last floaty.
Yeah, Kevin Durant's gonna get beaten in Cancun too. Anyways, Celtics in 5. Don't think we're gonna make a big deal about Game 2. I think that we're never gonna see Paul George play like this ever again. I thought it was
Playoff
great to
P,
watch.
Pandemic.
So I think
If he plays like that again, he might get checked for PEDs again.
I do believe so. I think it's either Celtics in 5
Or 6.
or 6.
Yeah, I don't.
I think if the Celtics know that they're going to look really bad if they let this thing go. To
They might get one. Celtics might win a close one, or the 76ers might win a close one.
Yes,
They won't have
right,
another game
yeah,
like
right.
that where they
no,
win
no,
by
yeah,
a major amount.
yeah, no, right. They hit everything. They had played a really good game. I will say that. I think Joe Mazzulla is going to get the boys right, and I think we needed this little come down to earth.
Yeah.
And we're not that great at home. We're not the team of 2 years ago when we started out the season like 23-0 at home. We're just not that team anymore. We're Road Warriors, just like the Reds.
We did it.
We did it. Jason
right.
Tatum, baby.
Next one.
Anyways, Celtics in 5, Celtics in 6. Blazers, Spurs for the last one. Don't think-
Victor Wembanyama.
I wanted to say let's not make a big deal about this, but if Victor's out right now, I think the Trailblazers can take another game, and I think there is a path to watch the Trailblazers be playing in the second round. 100% is.
When does Dame come back?
Dame is now on the injury
Game
report.
5.
Look, it's just talk. Because they asked if he's going to play in Game 3,
Yeah.
and the head coach Tiago Splitter said probably not. All right, so Game 3 out for sure. Game 4,
Doubtful.
doubtful. I'd
Game
say
5
probably doubtful.
Game 5
Well-
might be probable.
Well, look, it all. I think it all depends on heavily on what Victor's doing.
That's what we said. If they win, that's what. If Victor comes back, if they win Game 3, he won't come back for Game 4.
If the Spurs win Game 3,
Yeah.
Victor won't come back. Yes.
If they lose, he will play Game 4.
yeah, no.
Let's not get it twisted here.
I
If
don't
Wemby's
like that.
playing,
If
also,
if
this
if,
would be a
if,
Oh, yeah,
if Wemby's playing, this is gonna be a sweep or a gentleman sweep. I'm 100% in agreement with that. But right now he's not. He's not playing Game 3 for sure.
There's a chance
That looked rough.
they
Looked
win
rough.
Game 3. He comes back for Game 4, ties it up 2-2, and then Dame comes.
If Dame
is
comes
Dame
back,
able to? Is Dame, if he did come
Dame-
back, is Dame going to be able to?
I think that
Make
Dame
some shade.
could propel them. I've seen it before.
I've seen it before, but I watched him in Milwaukee.
I remember what he
and,
did to my Thunder.
That's not the
gosh.
same Dame. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Milwaukee's where careers go to die. with Doc Rivers and Darvin Ham, you don't have a chance.
No, the coaching. I agree. The coaching of Doc
Darvin Ham out
Rivers
there.
and Darvin Ham as an offensive coordinator, I think that's got to be the most
That's what's bad.
sorriest program ever put together.
Rivers looks to Darvin Ham for ideas.
Yeah, I can't sit here and say, man, I think that Doc Rivers is getting care of that 08 championship for the Celtics.
If the Spurs, if Wemby comes back and they get past the Trailblazers here, I don't think it's crazy to say that they could be on. They could go. They could go, man.
Oh no, they can beat the Thunder
They-
as well. They have beat.
Who,
I
the
know.
Spurs?
Yeah. Chet, he's a bad matchup for Chet.
Oh,
honestly, I
Wemby
think.
loves playing against.
I know.
Chet.
I
Loves it.
I love Chet, but I think
He's just he just Chet's really good. Chet's been playing really good. That's the main reason the Suns can't hang with him is their big play. Hartenstein and Chet have been. Amalia Walk's young. He's been playing good, but they just don't. What's the other one? Osu, Iguodala.
Yeah.
He's.
Yeah, Oso
he
Iguodala.
just don't got it. They need
Man
someone
from
bigger.
Marquette.
Yeah, they need someone bigger, and Amalia Walk's big, but he's just not. He's still not big enough or good enough. But yeah.
Spurs matchup against either the Wolves or Nuggets is going to be.
Yeah, I don't. Seeing how Jokic is struggling against Gobert, I'd hate to see him against Wemby.
I don't agree with that. I think he's going to bully Wemby. I think that if you watch, you watch all the time. They don't want to guard Wemby on Jokic. They want to guard Luke Cornett on Jokic, and he don't hardly have a chance.
Well, they'd rather have Wemby just help.
There was exactly
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
He can contest everywhere. He
He can be
alters
there.
every shot.
Mhm.
But my point is that if you're guarding straight up Wemby on Jokic, Jokic is going to bully him down to the paint. There's a difference. Gobert's got that same size as what Jokic does. That's the reason why Gobert, I feel like, has the best chance against Jokic, and that's why we're seeing the struggles of him.
I know he's a lot bigger, but we haven't really seen anybody just back Wemby down. I mean, he's so long that even if you back him down and get position, like it's still probably going to get blocked. And if Jokic shoots better, it's a lot harder matchup for Wemby. But
If he stretches,
he stretches the floor.
can't.
If he keeps struggling like this, I'd
don't-
set Wemby at the free throw line,
Right.
and
I
then
agree.
the Nuggets won't score anything. But that's if they get by the Timberwolves. So
Anyways,
probably won't
I think we got mixed feelings of what's going to happen here. I think it's all down to what injury happens for this series.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, I still think it's going to be Spurs in 6. I think the Trailblazers will take another game. I don't think Dame will come back at all. I wish he would, but I think it's going to be Spurs in 6.
all right.
No reason to make a big deal about this.
When
Alright.
Wemby comes back, that's whenever it goes. That's the game that it switches, and they're going 3 straight.
All right.
That's
So
the
we're going
playoffs.
to name our contenders right now. For the East, I got the Celtics. I got the Cavs. Oh, sorry. Well, never. I got the Celtics and the Hawks. That's my contenders of the East. I think whoever wins that Celtics and Hawks series is going to win the championship. I mean, sorry. It's going to go to the championship. My fault.
I agree with that. I don't know which one of them it's going to be. I don't think Pistons, Magic, Cavs, Raptors win the Eastern Conference Finals.
I mean,
by any state.
If we're being real, I don't know. I can't see any team. It's like hard to imagine any team taking the Celtics.
The East is just
so
bad.
4 games against the Celtics, winning 4 games against the Celtics.
There's 4 teams in the West that I'd take over every other team, and right there with us. There's 0 teams besides.
You're taking a chance being that far away from your mic, not knowing
Oh my bad.
how
Yeah.
well they can speak.
There's
We
4,
fixed the audio
my
problem,
bad.
but I think that's a little bit of a
There's
risk.
4 teams that I'd take in the West over every other team in the East. Like Thunder, even the Lakers. Thunder, Lakers, Nuggets, Timberwolves, and Spurs. So 5. I'd take them over everybody over here.
Yeah.
Except the Celtics.
I would do a lot to see a Braun championship run, man.
100%.
It might be a Luka championship run, but
You mean a Bronny championship run led by Bronny?
so yeah, you got Celtics, and I've just got the Celtics from the East. I can't even put anybody else.
That's how I feel.
Someone else wins, and good job. But in the West, I got Thunder and Spurs. I don't really think that anyone else is
You
gonna.
gonna count the Nuggets?
Oh no.
Yeah, I think. So.
It's just Thunder.
I've seen
I've got Thunder. I've got Spurs. I've got Nuggets. I think that's my 3. I don't think I see anybody else in the West coming.
No, yeah.
Love watching what Timberwolves are doing right now. But I think the Nuggets will come back, win that series, survive. But I think that you'll see the return of Jokic here
Is
soon.
that spread correct?
I don't want to talk spreads here, fellas, but I think I just seen Lakers +9 in Game 3. Are you? Are you joking? Have they watched this Rockets team?
That's a heavy.
I didn't even look at this.
That's a gap there.
That's a massive gap.
Anyways,
But that spread and that spread's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shouldn't.
The Thunder's the best team in basketball by far.
Talk about.
So,
All right. Anyways, talk about the pacing of this show. We're gonna have to go on. We've seen the playoffs. We talked about my boy Michael Malone going to UNC. We're gonna talk a little about the NFL draft last night. We're gonna start off. Everyone already had a kind of a clue of who was gonna get drafted. It was gonna be Fernando Mendoza out of Indiana. I think that's the right pick. I think 100% that. Like I said, they brought Kirk Cousins into Oakland. It's been for the Raiders.
Las Vegas.
Yeah. I love the pick. I really do. I think that they would be stupid to take anybody else because the amount of shame they would feel if Fernando Mendoza didn't turn into just greatness. Genuinely.
I think that they're in a position with Geno Smith right now that they can't take anything else.
Geno Smith
quarterback.
Geno Smith where's Geno Smith at? He went
Nah,
somewhere else.
he was just their
He
quarterback.
got traded.
he
He got traded to the Jets.
he was just
He
their
got traded to the Jets for.
I'm just
I
saying he
think
was their
a seventh
quarterback
rounder.
last year.
Right.
I think they're in a position where they got to go get a quarterback because they can't sit there and watch.
I want to say that they might be a quarterback away. I don't know.
I think Ashton Genty is still legit. I think Ashton Genty is very legit.
I think you see him just scraping the surface. In my opinion, they had the best tight end in the league, and I think they still Pete Carroll.
Raiders defense.
Can we go back real quick? They're a quarterback away from what? From getting 6 wins?
They're going to the playoffs. They're a playoff.
The Raiders
team.
defense has been.
If they had, I mean, if you had like, I don't want to say Joe Burrow because then anyone's a playoff.
Yeah. You're bringing in a rookie still.
Well, I mean, if you get prime Kirk Cousins, you got yourself a playoff. Look,
You like that?
Hold on. You're not gonna get that. Hold on. You're not gonna get that from. Look, I know Kirko Chains isn't gonna come out like that. I understand that, but if he did, in this mythical world, they are a playoff team. They are. They have the defense for it. They've got the team for it. I promise you, this is a playoff team if they had a top 10 quarterback.
I think they lack O-line. I think they lack receivers, and I think that their D-line is decent with Max Crosby, but I mean
their defense
has been solid.
Their defense
is
awesome.
fine.
That's
but
the reason why they had that head coach before. That was horrible head coach.
Who was playing for them last year when Geno?
It wasn't Aiden O'Connell.
It was. That's what I was about to say.
Aiden O'Connell was horrible.
I swear they had someone else too. I swear they went to someone else.
I don't know if I can get on board with them being a quarterback away from playoffs.
No, yeah,
that's a stretch.
They could shock some. They could make some shake.
You're adding 8 wins, 7 wins.
You think Mendoza's that good? Are you a Mendoza believer?
Oh, I believe in Mendoza, but I don't think he's gonna start immediately.
You don't.
So you think Kirk?
The number one pick.
You think Kirk Cousins gets you 8
Oh
more
my
wins?
gosh!
They
You not hear the point?
pay him
Did
like
you not hear the point where I said that if he came out and played like the top 10 Kirk Cousins he was for the Vikings? Yeah.
They just paid him.
Oh,
shout out to his agent. Shout out
They
Kirk
played
Cousins.
him great. They played him a great amount of money.
He's got the greatest agent of all time.
You know,
History of sports.
look, he collects a bag.
He
anyway.
must just be a cool guy they want to have in the locker room.
I mean, from what I've heard, probably is.
All right.
Anyways, gotta
Next
move
one,
on.
David Bailey from Texas Tech.
I mean, he led the team in sacks, led the team in TFLs. He led the team in everything.
What
Like
was that?
I love Jacob Rodriguez, the linebacker.
I hope the Bengals draft him.
Look, he was
do too.
awesome at Texas Tech.
That'd be great.
But everyone wants to talk about how Bailey is. He's a freak. He really is. He was really that good at Texas Tech. Texas Tech had one of the best defenses in the country, if not the best.
I think it was
And like I said, their offense is the one that let them down in the playoffs.
What? How old was Bailey? Young? Because that's the problem with Rodriguez. Is he's just a little old.
Yeah.
You got.
I'm not sure.
It was y'all segment. Joe had to have the round 1 of the NFL draft top 10 picks.
Hey, I watched Texas Tech play.
David Bailey's
They were
great.
solid.
He's great. We didn't add the prospect, the little prospect profiles that we could have, because I think it's pretty safe at this point to say, we may be the laziest podcast ever. We haven't been seen since UConn lost the championship. I wore this shirt because
Go Blue, baby.
I miss UConn. It was a great team. It was a great run, and I think they're going to look to repeat next year.
But
We'll be
they
just
obviously
fine.
just fell short.
We were just
Michigan was the
recovering-
best team in basketball, and they're going to be the best team in football next year too.
Jeremiah Love was the 3rd pick in the
Thank you.
NFL
Good job.
draft
Good job.
for the Cardinals. There's a lot of people just so upset about this. Jeremiah Love is awesome. I thought he was great. If he's anywhere close to Jahmyr Gibbs got drafted 12th, and I think that he's just as good as Jahmyr Gibbs if he can go and get to his.
I'm not so upset with the actual pick. I'm upset that they took a running back.
Third.
We love James Conner, a fantasy demon for years.
Fantasy sleeper.
Yeah, so
But
Cardinals need to disband their franchise.
there's just no way that you went and got a running back with all of these studs behind, all these defensive studs, these great wide receivers. This class is stacked with wide receivers.
What are the Cardinals even looking at right now?
Who's their quarterback?
Offensively.
Who they wouldn't get? They just traded Murray for what?
Murray's
It's not Jacoby Brissett still, right? I'm fine with it. I mean,
think
if you want to get 300 yards in a loss,
I didn't want to say it.
This is
300 yards
Jameis
and 3 picks.
Winston all over again. If you, I think it's time to bring Jameis Winston. Can we bring Jameis Winston to Arizona, man? I'm ready to see Jonathan Gannon coach him.
That Cardinals roster, man.
Actually, I'm not a lie. Did Gannon get fired? Jonathan Gannon might get fired. The Cardinals. Maybe. I think about he may have.
Shout out,
they got
Johnson.
I mean, they got the best tight end, best tight end in the league.
Yes.
And a couple good running back or receivers, but like you're telling me Trey Benson and
they've got Minshew Mania. It wasn't even aware.
He'll be in soon. That guy'll sniff some playing time.
He'll start eventually.
They've got a good defense too. Like they could have, I don't know. I guess the running back is a position they need with James Conner getting hurt so much. I just feel like there was a better area to go with that. I would have loved for them to take like a Arvell Reese or a Ruben Bain, something like that.
Yeah, Ruben Bain fell to 15. It's what you wanted to mention, right?
Yeah, no, that's the only one outside the top 10.
Him
and Mekhi Lemon.
Kyle Lemon also fell.
And then how Ty Simpson got drafted 13.
Ty Simpson at 13.
That was crazy.
But
I don't know if you saw Sean McVay in the interview. Dude. He was so
it.
upset. Dude.
That's what.
Yeah, he was very upset. I think this was a GM pick and not a Sean McVay pick.
You hear him talking about Stetson?
He wanted to look to,
You hear him talking about Stetson? He's like, yeah, we'll see how he can compete with Stetson.
Yeah.
I don't think he thinks he's better than him. I don't think he's better than Stetson.
I feel like that's a reach.
Well,
it's the first time I've ever respected Stetson Bennett.
Two-time champion, man.
Is it crazy to say Ty Simpson almost could have stayed? He obviously not. He got drafted 13th, but I know they said that he got offered like a lot of money to go to Miami. Ty Simpson did.
I wanted to run it back. No,
but
my boy Carson Beck's gonna get drafted eventually. Just don't know when. He'll be a day 3 pick.
No, sir.
He'll be in the UFL for the Columbus Aviators.
Hey, I would go. That would sell so much money. Like, dude, I would kill to go to watch for the Columbus Aviators. Carson.
Yeah, don't worry. He'll be in the UFL sooner or later.
I'm fine with that. I don't care. Winner, just another winner, guys.
No, shout out Carson Beck.
Yeah, shout out Carson Beck. Took his team to the national championship. Proved Georgia wrong. Proved other people wrong, man.
Let's talk.
Didn't prove me wrong. It really just proved me right. I mean, everyone's upset that guy just always turns the ball over so much. 3 games with 3.
No. Let's give a big shout out to Ohio State, man. 4 guys in the top 11. Then they must have won a Big Ten championship or maybe a national championship.
Had to have won something.
They've had to have won
something.
You
didn't win the Big Ten. Braylon, you didn't win the Big Ten championship. Michigan didn't win the Big Ten championship. They didn't win the game either.
Just go blue, because this is great. We got Carnell Tate.
Yeah, you can't talk. Y'all didn't win the game this year either.
Yeah, so y'all didn't win. Y'all got to be what?
Every other year you've had room to.
Anyways, Carnell Tate got drafted 4th. I think he's the best wide receiver prospect in this class. A great class. I've had some great people. I love Lemon, love Tyson. There's really some great players from this wide receiver class.
KC Concepcion.
Yeah,
he's good. Where'd he go?
Browns.
Cooper.
He went Browns.
Yeah, Cooper out of Indiana.
Omar Cooper.
Too.
Yeah, he's good.
I enjoy watching him too.
They have another that went. Indiana. Yeah, what's his name?
Can't remember. Not on my profile list. I've been given the top 10 names.
What are you saying? You didn't make this.
You're right. Y'all gave me 10 names.
He was supposed to make this last night. It didn't happen.
You was happy enough to give me their position. Arvell Reese got picked 5th. Very excited for him. Great edge. I think he was the best part of Ohio State.
I don't know. Arvell Reese went Giants, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Pairing him with
Brian Burns.
No, Brian.
Who am I thinking of?
You have Kayvon Thibodeau, Brian Burns, and
the third one's who I'm trying to name. Penn State.
Abdul Carter. So you got, you now got Abdul Carter. This might be the best edge room in the country.
Brian Burns.
You got Brian Burns. You got Arvell Reese, and you got Abdul Carter with Kayvon Thibodeau.
Reese kind of plays
it sucks. At this point, they're only just drafting edges. Genuinely,
I think Reese can.
They don't be able to fill out their defense. And it sucks that Dexter Lawrence won't be next to him.
They had 2 picks, didn't they? They had another one, right? They had our 10th.
They had the Bengals 10th.
Oh, they took the lineman from
Dexter Lawrence. Baby.
I hate Ohio State, but Sonny Styles is a beast, though. Sonny Styles.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm a little questionable on him.
Mansour Delane.
He meets guys, man.
Sorry, Mansour Delane.
Yeah.
Drafted 6th.
Yep.
Corner
DB.
Out of LSU.
Yep.
Look, an athletic freak. I think he's going to be one of the top lockdown corners out of this class. I think he reminds me so much. I really think he's going to be the next Derek Stingley. I'm very excited to watch him play in the NFL. Very excited.
I think he's the next Derek Stingley.
Yes. 100%.
Carnell Tate, man, to the
Titans.
Titans.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm so glad they went out and added a weapon for
I
Cam
know.
Ward. I really do like
They did
that.
have
I
a-
hope Cam Ward
look at
can
that.
finally turn it and show everybody what he's made.
I think Cam Ward will. I think
You think he'll take a step up?
he'll take a step up.
He
Yeah.
needs to stop turning the ball over. So
Caleb Downs to the Cowboys, man. That's also
hate that for him.
hate that ruin his career, man, out there.
No, I think
I got to start somehow because
that'll
I
help
think
them.
Andy Dalton went somewhere too. I almost forgot.
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
that's very important. Get that up there.
Yeah, he went to the Eagles. So, all right, he's going to go and take over for Jalen Hurts.
So yeah, they brought in.
So I
they
did
brought in
forget about
Kyle
that.
Lemon
So-
for him to throw to.
Yeah, so we're gonna. I think what they're gonna do now is that they're gonna let Andy Dalton throw to Mekhi Lemon. Like I say, he's gonna lead the offense, and Jalen Hurts just comes in for the goal line.
The Red
situations.
Rifle, man. He finds a way onto a roster and into a
So
game.
I'm almost certain Jalen Hurts will not play at least one of these games. So I'm very excited to watch Andy Dalton play in Philadelphia. Just had to bring that up. Anyways, next I said defender
Omar.
that's been great. Sonny Styles. Where do you get drafted to? He-
Washington.
Washington.
Yep, Commanders.
Hey, I like that. I like that a lot.
Pairing
Look,
him with
look,
Bobby Wagner.
Look, the Commanders' defense was horrible last year. I mean,
Still good, right?
it was
Yeah, I
just
think
so,
so.
yeah. Man, Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Yeah, yeah.
Bobby Wagner. No, look, I love Bobby Wagner. He took a complete step back. Obviously, he wasn't great last year. His stats, if you look at it, he had plenty of tackles, but the effectiveness isn't the same. I'm very excited to watch Sonny Styles play alongside him. I think it's a veteran presence that'll help him get better. But I think he'll be that extra step for that defense that are allowed to take, 3 or 4 points off per game.
Who do they got at their edges right now? They still have Chase Young, or they trade him? No,
He's
he's
gone.
at Niners.
Yeah.
They still have Josh Sweat or Montez Sweat. I don't even know who's at their edge right now.
I don't study my Commanders' defense. They
Yeah.
suck.
What I'm thinking. I think because they keep trading everybody.
Should have went
Yeah,
and got
I
Braylon
don't
Balandra
know.
like the
I don't know
Bengals.
any of these cats.
I know Chase Tyson.
Who's next? We got Jordan Tyson.
Jordan Tyson.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
Spurs. Saints they need someone to throw to.
Hey, I'm finally going to see like Tyler Shuck and have a good receiving core. I think he's going to have
Pair him
a
with
decent
Olave.
year. Yeah,
They
look,
believe
I
in
think he's
Tyler
gonna have
Shuck?
a great. I think he's gonna have a great year.
I don't.
You don't believe in
They
Tyler
might.
Shuck?
They might.
They might.
No,
They might. I don't.
I'm a believer in Tyler Shuck being able to get
Oh.
them to the playoffs within the next 2 or 3 years.
Get them to the playoffs.
I don't sit here and say that they can win anything, but I do think they could get to the playoffs with Tyler Shuck.
How many
the way
teams
he
you think they're taking in the playoffs this
Yeah.
year with the
I-
Saints and the Raiders?
once again, maybe you guys.
They don't let anybody
Look,
in.
I
these
fix the audio for
tournaments.
people at home to listen. You guys just don't listen to nothing. I said the next 2 to 3 years. Jeez.
But you're
Jeez.
forgetting about Bryce Young,
they're gonna.
Carolina Panthers.
The Saints will pick up
I
another
think the
quarterback
Panthers are not gonna
next
make
year.
I think they're going to go right back.
They had a lot of very close wins last year.
They
They usually
They did beat the Rams, though. That's probably one of the most impressive wins I think I've ever seen. for
just
them.
like the Bears. Usually those close wins like that don't hold.
I think they'll fix that. I think that they're going to be a really good team.
the Bears.
Next
Did
year,
the
too.
Bears?
I think the
Oh,
Bears
I-
will still.
I
I think the Bears will still be good. I think I think Bryce Young and the Panthers just going to miss the playoffs. Not going to be
the
like that
Bears
great.
draft.
Nice one. Nobody high. They don't have a pick.
Yeah.
They even
It was
have,
the
they even
Iceman,
have a
baby.
first rounder.
They not.
Dylan
Oh.
Demon, safety from Oregon.
Safety. Purdue transfer.
Ooh,
Purdue to Oregon. That guy's a
ooh.
beast.
Little white chocolate.
Yeah, he's nice.
Compared to Malik Hooker,
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. I didn't even know that. He's a
second
stud.
second best safety behind what's his name?
Downs.
Downs. Yeah, that is a good pick.
Anyways, out of Utah, is what got picked next at the offensive
Yep.
line room. I had Mayoga as the true best offensive lineman, but like I said, I heard Finesse really good for Utah. Like I said,
I thought
Well,
Proctor
they
was
did
good.
too.
Proctor
They had
won that.
Mayoga as the number one tackle.
yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. Because I thought he was great, and all the clips I've seen, he's been awesome.
What's crazy to go the first tackle gone, he was the 4th position rank.
Yeah, well, like I said, they have Caden Proctor over him too, out of Bama.
Pro-
They'll
Pro-
have
Wide
they'll have
receiver- wide
him,
receiver / offensive tackle.
Proctor. Oh, that guy that went to the Ravens is good too.
Too.
I don't want to say his name.
Olavega Loaney from
Yeah, don't
Penn
wanna
State.
butcher
You know who he is from Penn State.
Mm.
He's like the big Simone kind of looking guy.
Hey,
Who'd you ask about?
Simone's can play offensive line.
Yeah,
man. I'll
Caden
tell you that.
Proctor's 3. And then they had Blake Miller from Clemson. Oh. I don't know who they had above him. Someone dropped. Oh, it was the guy from Georgia. Row field.
Oh yeah,
He dropped all the way to the 19.
He's great too, man. He was awesome. His run stuff, man. I was very, very, very happy.
Do you think the Eagles are expecting a not have AJ Brown?
No, I think.
No, I think he's gone.
If you trade up,
I think he's going to go to the Patriots.
you trade up to get a receiver.
Trade up to get a
I think,
receiver.
I think that tells you that you're not going to have next.
Right? No, 100%.
Is this his son?
Because I mean, Andy Dalton's going to need somebody to throw to.
The Red Rifle's gonna have some. He needs some targets out there.
Is that?
Okay, no, that's not Christian. Watson's
Anyways, then my goal, who I think is the best offensive line prospect out of this draft. I love Freeling. I love Fano. I'm not too familiar with Fano, but I've seen the film. I think that he's been okay. I think he was great. But
Giants need that. They got to protect Dart.
Yeah,
That guy's a game changer.
Dart the guy. Dart for sure the guy.
No.
No.
I mean, like he'll be the guy to get him to like the playoffs in the next 2 or 3 years. Because like I said, I guess we're gonna allow everybody in the playoffs, right?
You are.
Hey,
So we got the Raiders,
I'm fine with letting. Listen,
Saints.
so in the next 2 to 3 years, we can come back to this and see if the Saints, the Giants. This is your pick, by the way. I did not say that the Giants can make the playoffs.
I didn't say that. What do you?
You said he's the guy. With the guy, you got to at least make the playoffs, right? Like eventually.
Not necessarily. I'm kind of thinking that's the best option they have by far. Is what I kind of meant by that.
I mean, for now.
Yeah, him and Odell can take it far.
I don't
I'll say
think,
that.
I can't sit here and say that I think that this team's going to go anywhere. I love Harbaugh, but I don't think that they're going to go anywhere.
I think they don't get. I think they get away from injuries last year with Dart having concussions and Scatterbo breaking his leg or whatever it was. I mean, I think they have a decent year.
Dude, the Giants, they should have won. They should have beat the Broncos.
Had a lot of close games.
They should have. There was a lot of games.
That was the worst comeback allowed out
Ever.
there. That was the biggest meltdown ever against the Broncos.
I don't know. I think that they can be. Who's their coach? They got a good coach.
That's it, Harbaugh.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they're going to be good.
I agree.
Picking up some guys on defense to help it out. I like it. I think they did well in this draft.
Dude, Neighbors.
I didn't say they didn't do well.
Oh my God!
I didn't say.
Neighbors a top 3 receiver almost.
Yeah, I know he killed my fantasy team. But like I said, I mean, I'm not sitting here saying it wasn't the right picks. I'm just sitting here and saying that we're saying Dart's the guy, and I think that it's not that great. You know
so hold up. So Shuck is better.
Shuck is great, but Dart's
Shuck
not
is
great.
Shuck is
Shuck is better. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, you guys want to know that Dart led this team to what was it, with 3 and 14?
Shador Sanders is the best quarterback.
They was 3 and 14.
I can't get on track with Shuck being any good.
Actually, they might have tied. It was like 3. Like they was horrible. Like the Saints. The Saints like 7 and 10.
Yeah, true. But their division is.
I agree. Yeah, they're playing against the Falcons, Bucks, and Panthers.
Remember this year, because Shuck's no good. I've watched him play plenty of games and just been hurt to watch the Saints play. He's hard to watch. It's like
let me mention. I didn't say Shuck was good.
You said he's better than Dart, and you said he was the guy.
Bingo.
And the guy. That's
to put him in the playoffs the next 2 to 3 years.
That's 2 strong takes. You not like Dart?
You think the Bucks might take a step back.
I think Dart is too
in that division.
I think he's too wild with the ball. I think he turns it over too much, and he has a lot of he takes too many hits.
I think he's run reliant. I think that he's gonna probably get hurt eventually, or just not do great. I think
whenever someone brings in a tight end to play quarterback for my team, and I'm the quarterback like Shuck, I'd probably need to look in the mirror.
They've been doing that. They've been doing that since Drew. So what did Drew Brees feel like?
They didn't do. If they did it with Drew Brees, that's when he was in his last year. Whenever Drew Brees was good, they didn't.
Drew Brees threw for 4,500 yards in his last year, and then got beat by the Tom Brady and the Patriots.
Okay, then I guarantee Taysom Hill was not getting near the amount of touches he's getting now. Nowhere near.
Anyway,
I have Google.
More important news: Deshaun Watson's back in practice for the Cleveland
There we
Browns.
go. That finally.
No, that's not.
Nah, that's the quickest way that no one's gonna like this podcast anymore if we say anything good about Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, dude. I think they should let that ride. Let it. Yeah,
I don't know. I actually don't know what the quarterback situation is gonna be like. But being so genuinely honest, I mean, Deshaun Watson's been horrible for Cleveland, but it wouldn't really been that great. There was times when Shedeur was great last year. I know, I 100% agree with that. But there's times where Shedeur was bad.
I wouldn't say
genuinely
great,
bad.
But he got thrown in to the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, right. No, look, if you get thrown in for the Cleveland Browns, there's gonna be plenty of Cleveland Browns fans that's gonna watch this podcast because we're still in Ohio. I mean, you're not happy. You know what I mean? But obviously, like we said, he could throw for 300 yards one game and beat him like they'll win a game.
Deshaun Watson was just the worst move they could have made ever.
But right. You bring in a guy with a sketchy pass, I must say. However, if he was anything like the Texans' Deshaun Watson, this Browns team would be elevated to a playoff.
So with from Drew Brees being the quarterback to Tyler Shuck being the quarterback, his carries doubled, and his receiving went down. It got half. So didn't do anything then, and he does a whole lot more now.
What about passing?
There was that year. This year he was 2 for 6 the whole year.
Yep.
This year he was 3 for 6 the whole year. So 0. But it was just the rushing. Him actually getting the ball in the pass game. Whenever they have Breeze, it's completely different. Tyler Shuck there's nothing good about him. Nothing.
But my point is that they played Taysom Hill with Drew Brees too. Is what I'm saying.
But
I'm just
nowhere near the same thing at all. Then he was a 4th and short guy, 3rd and short guy. Now he'll come in on a regular down and run the ball because that's the best thing they've got unless they're handed to Kamara.
Tyler Shuck should have walked. Like, I know he was just a rookie last year, but he should have walked in there and been.
Yeah, I mean,
he's like 30.
He's a rookie. He is a rookie. We gotta let him play.
He's like older than like.
No, I didn't like to pick it all for the Saints. I mean, because the picking the dude. I mean, he was great at little, but I mean, I didn't think he was going to be anything special. But I do genuinely think that he will be better than Jackson.
Who's the worst quarterback?
Probably. Probably.
Oh no, I actually don't know. Yeah,
well,
dude,
hey,
if your car breaks down, you get a cold.
Yeah,
just blame
Geno Smith. What about Michael Penix too? He was horrible too. Anyways, I think
Tyler Show's in running for the worst last year.
Let's end this off about the Bengals, who are going to be.
Him and Geno's stats are very comparable, except Geno's got more touchdowns than yards, more picks, but the touchdowns to the picks is pretty similar.
He didn't start.
No, I lied. Penix is the worst.
Penix is, yeah.
Penix is by far the worst.
Penix is horrible, but I'm just saying, Shuck didn't start the whole year.
There's nothing that he did that I'm excited to see.
Anyways, we're gonna go through. I think that we're at time at this point.
We are. Tyler Shuck took over.
Yeah, the Tyler Shuck takeover is happening within the next 2 to 3 years. We're gonna see the Saints in the playoffs. Celtics in 7 against the Nuggets. It's my championship pick.
SGA is gonna win his 2nd ring this year.
Spurs, Thunder, Western Conference, Celtics.
Cavs.
Celtics,
Cavs.
Celtics, Pistons.
That's fine too. I'm fine with either one of those.
The Bengals will
How about
be
Celtics
Super Bowl
Magic?
champions.
What are we doing if we got Celtics Magic?
Magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then we'll come into that. Anyway, guys, we do appreciate you guys joining us for Who Did the Blowfish today. We want to thank our special guest, Braylon, for coming on, throwing out some takes.
Who Day, go blue.
Yeah.
Good takes and bad takes.
Interesting takes, I should rather say. But hopefully the audio worked out great. We're very excited to try to continue to fix everything, you know what I mean? Because I know we kind of sound quiet on YouTube and stuff like that. So hopefully this fixed it. And, yeah, see you guys next time.
Thank you.